What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Got another good one for you today. We are going to look at 10 cards that are currently under $100 that I think are on wholesale clearance pricing. Let's get into it. Thank you guys so much for checking out the video. My name is Kyle. This is Spin Out Cards. If Pokemon content is your thing, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're coming back, it's good to see you. Now today we are going to look at, as mentioned, 10 cards specifically from the Sword and Shield block that I think are on sale right now. Now, it is not a secret that the Pokemon market is in a little bit of a lull, and a lot of these single cards have come down significantly in prices, and the cards contained in this list, I think, are definitely worth a look. If they're ones that you missed out when you were ripping packs, or you just want to add them to the collection, or if you want to get them and grade them, do whatever with them. I think it's worth a look, and I think the time is now. So let's get into it. Also, just a side note, not financial advice, just cards that I think are cheap right now, and if you're into the hobby, could be worth a look. Okay, here we go. Two quick disclaimers. Today is January 24th, 2024. Prices move. If you're watching this in the future, be cognizant of that. And two, for the purpose of this video, we're using the Collector web app. Now, Collector's awesome. You can track your sealed stuff, your graded stuff, your raw cards. It's free to use. They have an app. Pretty awesome stuff. Number one on the list is Dragonite, the alternate art from Evolving Skies. This card checks a lot of the boxes. It is currently priced at $94.47. It has retained consistent value across the duration of its lifetime. It's rarely sold, if ever, under $80 in a raw form. And graded, it performs very well too, settling at a low of somewhere around like 175. Now, anybody that's opened Evolving Skies will tell you how hard it is to hit any kind of a hit beyond a VMAX from that set. So it definitely has a rarity value added to it as well, and I do believe that it will not last at $94.47 for long, especially with Evolving Skies being out of print. All right, number two on the list is the Umbreon V alternate art from Evolving Skies. Now, this card is on this list for a lot of the same reasons as the number one card in that Dragonite. It is currently selling for $90.02. It has rarely, if ever, sold in a raw form for under $80. And this card has the syndrome of the next best thing. Obviously, Evolving Skies has the Moonbreon. I'm not even going to touch on that, but we all know the shadow that it casts on the rest of the set. And this card, I think, more than any other, lives in the shadow of that card, and I think over time it will perform well. Again, Evolving Skies, out of print, singles, I think, are going to follow that trajectory. All right, card number three, we have the Aerodactyl V alternate art from Lost Origin. Now, at one point in time, this card was impossible to pull. However, that turned out to not be the case, and it has been on a slow but steady and gradual decline, now landing somewhere at a price range of $85.11. I think this card is going to probably land right around here because it is an alternate art from Sword and Shield. It's not that easy to pull, and I do believe that Lost Origin over time is going to do well because it's a bomb set. There's an awesome trainer gallery in there, and you'll see why when we get into the next card as well. And card number four, we have the Pikachu VMAX from Lost Origin from the trainer gallery, currently going for $34.62. This card, I do believe, is heavily discounted right now. Over the past year, it's sold consistently right around $100 in a PSA 10, and over time, this card really hasn't taken too hard of a dip in terms of its raw value. It's got major 151 vibes. I mean, it's got red on the freaking front and center, and I do love this artwork. I'm very partial to this card. A Gigantamax Pikachu ain't nothing to sniff at, so. Card number five, we have the Machamp V alternate art from Astral Radiance. Now, over the course of the past 6 months, when the alternate arts from Sword and Shield did in fact take their little dip, this card definitely got lumped into that pile. It has consistently sold for over $150 in a PSA 10, and it is literally the number one card in Astral Radiance, and it is $83.36 currently. Would be insane not to include it on this list. Card number six, we have the Sleepy Boy himself, the Golden Snorlax Secret Rare from Chilling Reign. I love this card. It's a derpy Snorlax artwork. What is there not to love about that? It's also a secret rare. It's never sold for lower than $65 in raw form, and graded in a 10, it's never sold below 120. Chilling Reign is tough. The pull rates out of that were real hard. It's hard to swallow. It's currently selling for $71.13, and I do believe now could be a good time to add this to your collection if it's not already in there. Number 7, we're into the Charizards now, people. The next two are Charizards. This is the VMAX from Shining Fates. It's currently selling for $83.29. As you can see from its chart, it's gone almost as low as $60 in raw form. Graded, it's never really gone below 150, at least in a PSA 10. I think people are partial to this colorway of this Charizard VMAX Alternate. Obviously, there's the rainbow version, and then there's the regular one from Darkness Ablaze. I personally am fond of this one. I do believe $83.29 is a great price for such a hard-to-pull Charizard, especially from a specialty set. And card number 8, we have the Charizard V-Star Rainbow Rare from Brilliant Stars. This one, for $60.68, is mind-boggling to me. Obviously, it has the competition from the Champions Pass Charizard, which is also a rainbow. It's gone down, it's gone back up. It looks like the downward movement on this one is pretty much done and dusted. It settled at a low of around $45 raw. Graded, it's always sold for over $100. If rainbow cards are your thing, definitely throw this one on your list. I think it's hella cheap right now, and it's a rainbow Charizard. You can't go wrong. Card number 9, we have the Giratina V-Star Secret Rare Gold from Crown Zenith. This one is definitely a little bit more modern. $74.64 is all it costs for you to have the number 1 card from that entire set. Crown Zenith got creamed by reprints recently. We all know this. This card honestly could go even lower if you're watching this in the future. But I would be remiss to not put this on the list for $74 to have the number 1 card from the set. Plus, it's a dope card. Last but not least, we have Marnie, the Trainer Gallery card from Sword and Shield base. Yeah, going way back. Currently going for $40.50. It would be a mistake to not include at least one Trainer Gallery card on this list. Marnie was a fan favorite, skater girl, goth vibes. Obviously, the whole waifu thing. You can see it spiked in the past year, probably as a direct result of that. I think it's a dope card. The Trainer Gallery cards is an awesome subset. For $40.50, it's a solid ad if you don't already have it. All right, real quick, I do have 3 bonus cards for you, just because when I was doing my research for this video, these 3 did stand out, and they were honorable mentions, to say the least. The Tyranitar V Battle Styles, $91.47. You can get the number 1 card from that entire set for less than the cost of the booster box at this point. After that, the Garchomp V, it's got Cynthia on it. This card goes super hard. It's $20.87. It's a Trainer Gallery card. Super sick pickup right now. And then last but not least, the Noivern V from Evolving Skies. Looks like it's on an upward trajectory as it stands currently over the past 2 or 3 months. It's $27.47 raw, and this has just got crazy Dark Knight vibes going on. I don't know, that's what I pick up when I look at it. Alright guys, boom, there you have it. Those are my 10 cards from the Sword and Shield block that I think are on sale right now. If there's cards that I didn't include on this list that you think I should have, make sure you comment them down below. Again, on your way out, leave a like on the video. And again guys, these prices are bound to move up or down. I gave you my personal opinion in this video, and I do look forward to looking back to seeing if I was right or wrong on some of these. But yeah, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.